cinema, opera and ballet is a very, very powerful combination.
It offers something that seeing opera live doesn't. It offers you the close-up, and it offers you a complexity of experience, which is quite wonderful. I think it's very rich and it's very, very compelling.
Obviously, it is the next step towards getting closer to the ballet.
The camera brings you in closer than you would ever get, even if you were lucky enough to be here at Covent Garden and see the performance that's being transmitted. You wouldn't see all the facial expressions quite as you would see it in the cinema.
What you will get in the cinema that you maybe don't get in the theatre is, of course, a chance to get very close. This is extreme because when a singer sings a high C, it's not beautiful, it's extreme. And I love that because it reminds me about how opera is an extreme art form that gives us a language to talk about all the extreme things in life. Love, death, fear, jealousy.
It's much more personal. They can really, you almost feel like you could touch them, you know, behind the screen.
Or maybe you have it's almost like if you were sitting high up in the gods and in the stalls at the same time. So you can see both perspectives. Sometimes you can see the whole company all together, the ensemble scenes, and then sometimes you're really close up in the pas de deux. So maybe it's the best seat in the house.
Almost all of these pieces are live, and I think that adds another sense of enjoyment, a sense that you are sitting with people here watching something as it happens.
You know, the great thing about live recording is that it's at the moment. And so whatever happens on that day, it's what you will see. And that's the beauty of it, of what we do.
You get the same excitement, not knowing whether it's going to work out tonight, whether they're going to hit the high note, what's going to happen next. It's a little bit like sports sometimes, seeing whether they succeed or not. It's part of the risk, if you will, and thus also part of the enjoyment.
There's no room for error. It's a live performance. If you fall over, if you forget anything, it's there for everybody to see. But that is the beauty of live theatre. You have your heart on your sleeve.
There is a buzz about being in on something which is happening at that moment, warts and all.